Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of The Fix. My name is Craig Pateman, and it's good to be with you today. And The Fix is where we answer the 5 questions business owners keep asking about using AI in the real world. This week on The Fix, we're going to talk about 5 questions that came up after our session on the AI Insight about market research. So we're just going to have a look at the 5 common questions from this week's edition, where we talked about using AI to automatically track your competitors and keep you ahead without adding more to your workload, to your plate, to what you have to do every day, every week, and how you can start to use market research as one of your key pillars in your growth and your business system. So let's look at the 5 questions that came up and answer them. These are the 5 most common after the session and during the week. So how does AI actually track competitors? And there's no secret spy network behind it. It's just simply automation and summarization. AI tools can't access private information. All we are doing and all they are doing is looking at public data, what your competitors have on their websites, such as pricing, their social posts, their landing pages, and even customer reviews that have them. So all these tools that we spoke about and automations, they just pull what's available in the public domain. That's all you're after, is people put their prices in the public domain. You're just getting them as soon as they change, as soon as something happens, so then you can act straight away. So it's nothing underhand. It's just you accessing information in a timely fashion and a quick fashion, and then you act upon it. It's like having a virtual intern, one who never forgets, one who never sleeps, one who doesn't need direction after you've set them up, and they're operating 24/7 for you to keep track of what's happening with the opposition. So what should I actually be tracking? And what's key to track is just what focus on what affects your revenue. Start with the classic 4 Ps of marketing: price, product, promotion, and positioning. And that's a way to just focus on key areas. So are competitors changing their prices or offering bundles? Do they launch new features or variations? Are they promoting differently? Are they going from a different theme this month to last month? Are they using a discount-based to value-based positioning? And are they positioning themselves differently, or are they focusing on a specific niche market? So you want to be across that. You're not after perfect coverage, but what you're after is awareness of some key signals across these 4 key areas to help you decide on what you should do, whether you should change or whether you should double down on something. So you're not after a big report, you're just after key things to help you improve your decision making. Is this legal and ethical? Well, yes, we only do legal and ethical things here. And as long as you're dealing with publicly available information, then there's no problem. You're not breaking into databases, you're not stealing trade secrets, you're not accessing classified information. You're looking at what is available on the internet, which is available to everyone. You're looking at what is available on social media platforms, which is available to everyone. The difference is AI is helping you to access it faster and more consistently than what you can do, given what you're involved in with your business from day to day. So if you could see it manually by visiting the site, by typing in your competitor's site and then going there and writing down the price, say it's the price and that's what it is. If you went there manually and then wrote it down or copied the price into a spreadsheet so you could get a track of it, then AI can automate that for you. You're not doing copying word for word what they say on their product page or what they're saying on their landing page. But what you are getting aware of is what's happening in your markets area, your market space, and what your competitors are doing. And that's what you're doing. Once I have the data, how do I make sense of it? You're not becoming an analyst. You're just getting a system to summarize what matters. So once your automation gathers competitor updates, you feed it into, for us here, we use ChatGPT. You may use Claude or Gemini, and you ask, summarize these changes and highlight what opportunities or risks they create for my business. So an AI will come back with if someone's increased their prices, if someone's operating like this, someone might have added free trials or whatever's changing in the marketing landscape of your opposition. And then you store these in a Google Sheet or Notion if you use Notion, so you can start to spot trends over time. You can see if maybe every second month they do this, or monthly they do this, or every third week they do this. So you're not tracking trivia. What you're trying to do is build up your awareness of what's happening in the market and build it up at a timely basis, not a week or 2 weeks or once a year. You're getting it every week, so that every week you're building a clearer insight into what's happening to give you a strategic overview of what your market is doing, what your opposition is doing. And the last question for this week is, can I automate all this without hiring anyone? You can. What we will call a competitor snapshot system is it can be up and operating in under an hour using no-code tools. You use tools such as Zapier or Make, who we use to run automatically. You can use Browse AI that captures competitor site updates or screenshots. The data then goes into Google Sheets. You then send that data from Google Sheets to ChatGPT, who processes the new information with the prompt that you have set up, and it sends you and then after it does that, that response is then emailed to you in a 1-paragraph summary. So instead of you manually checking websites, you start your week with a clean report that says competitor A was doing this, competitor B was doing this, competitor C did this. And you might have 4 sections. One might be on pricing. You're checking what's happening on pricing if you're selling products. 2, you might be checking landing page or sales funnels offers. 3, you might be checking videos just to see what YouTube videos they're running and launching, or you might be checking content to see what articles they're producing. So you're just trying to see what your industry, what your competitors are doing, so you can get an understanding of what's going on, whether you need to adjust accordingly. And then you can then set what your actions and activities are for the week on that Monday. So you're equipped with real market intelligence to make real-time decisions to drive your sales and operation for the week. So that's us. That's us for this week. We covered the 5 questions. And so the lesson here is simple. Awareness doesn't require more effort from you. It just requires a smarter design, a smarter system. And if you set this system up once, and you only have to set it up once, it'll give you insights every week automatically. That is the power of it. And then you adjust it as you learn more and you go more and you want to do more. You give it clear, consistent guardrails, and then it just works on the feedback, the loop system. And you get better, they get better, your AI gets better, your tracking gets better, and you get ahead of the market and you solidify your space in your market. So that's this week's fix. I hope you got something out of that. Really hope you will take the time to set up your competitor research and do something, apologies for that, and do something this week so that in the coming weeks you're set up to go further. If you've got any comments or feedback, please leave us a message. We would really appreciate that. It helps us improve our business, our operation. If you're looking to learn a little bit more or maybe work with us in the future, there are a number of ways. One is we do the Pulse, which is a monthly subscription for $7, which gives you insights into using AI into your business, how to use it in workflows, and how you can create a system that builds and grows your business using AI. You can join us for one of our workshops, either on using AI in your marketing and having a system there, or using AI and building yourself an agent or a custom GPT that will do this automatically for you. Or you can enlist us to come and set up in your business an AI-driven marketing system that will help you build and grow your business. If any of those are of interest to you, please leave us a message or a note, or DM us, and we'll send you the relevant link or details on all the programs or workshops. Again, it's been very good to be with you. I look forward to either catching up with you next week on Wednesday for the AI Shift, or on Friday when we present another edition of The Fix. But until then, enjoy the rest of the day, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next week.